What's happening, you Lager 11 beer advocates, you shining hoppy people, you Cerveza files? How's it going? I'm here with a quick review on something I may or may not regret. I caught this in the single can selections, and I said, never tried that before, let's give it a whirl. Now, this might throw me in the category of the foo-foo berry section, but I don't care. I don't care. I'm comfortable with who I am. This is a Hefeweizen from Wasatch Brewery. Hope I pronounced that right. W-A-S-A-T-C-H. Thumbnail. I don't know how to get the thumbnail there. I actually caught a breeze in my eye. I couldn't keep my eyes open. Anyways, Wasatch Brewery Hefeweizen. It is an Apricot Hefeweizen. I don't remember offhand the last time I've had anything with like a peach or apricot or whatever. I don't remember my last fruity beer, unless you count like maybe, I don't know, raspberry or something like that. Too long ago to remember. Or I'm just losing brain cells by the second and I just had it recently and I just don't remember. But, excuse me, they were dangled before us. Big, beautiful, luscious apricots. That was a terrible whistle. My lips are dry. There, okay. Our mind said no, but our body said yes. As usual, we gave in to temptation and created this delicious brew. Where is Wasatch? Salt Lake City, Utah. Man, we're just going around the country with these, ain't we? We drink our share and sell the rest. Hey, Bluebell used that tagline. Sucker. Anyways, it is a Hefeweizen, and I was reviewing the video that I shot the other day with the EOS Hefeweizen, and I had described about rousing the yeast. I said, you stir it up, pour it in. You know, I had that all backwards. Rousing the yeast is a thing you do where you pour the beer into the glass, and then at the bottom you have a sediment of yeast, and that's what you stir up. That's what you circle the bottle around or whatever, and you mix up all the yeast into the beer, and then pour the rest of it in there, and it makes this gigantic, thick head on top. I had that a little backwards. Don't know if I have to do that with this one, but before it gets any more room temperature, let's give it a whirl. That was a bad pour. I usually have the glass a little more tilted than that, but we slowly ease it in there. So I have to stir that up. That's a very light color. Very light. Don't want to spill. Don't spill it. So I got a little bit in the can, but that's all right. Okay. Very golden. It's an extremely golden hue. Not heavy on the bubble action. Decent head. Man, that smells like apricot. No denying it. It doesn't smell like artificial apricot either. It doesn't smell like a scratch and sniff sticker kind of apricot. Do you hear that? That's the recycling going on, boys and girls. The recycling truck is here to pick up all the empties. They're not all mine, believe it or not. Now, is that a fog? Yeah. It's a little on the cloudy side, but not very. What it is, we have to try one of those black Hefeweizens. Wow, that truck is really loud. I'm very sorry for that. Well, here we go, guys. This sucker's getting on my nerves now. One moment, please. I go downstairs, I smack him good, beat him good with sticks, send him home crying like baby. No, he's finally done. I know there's only like 3 or 4 recycling bins, if that. I usually only see 2. This guy sounded like he was trying to build a house. Anyways, back to the task at hand. I can pour the rest of this in here. Alright. Feels like it's been so long I forgot what it tastes like. Let's try again, shall we? You can definitely taste the apricot in there. It's very light, but there's no confusing it. No other really citrus flavor do I taste other than the apricot. The beer itself is very light in the flavor department. It's not overbearing whatsoever. It's not yeasty or hoppy. But the apricot, I believe, is what really delivers the flavor on this one. It's not a difficult beer to enjoy. Wouldn't be my go-to beer, that's for sure. I'm not that taken by it, but I don't want to sound like a sexist pig or anything. I seriously don't. But maybe you have the occasional lady friend who doesn't really take into really hoppy tasting, yeast tasting beers. You might offer her one of these. She may enjoy it, or she may just go straight for the Smirnoffs or whatever. Not something that I could see, like, sitting around the campfire popping these open. Sophisticated enough to for the right company, I guess, but not really anything that I could see myself going out of my way for. Quite frankly, in the world of Hefeweizens, it's kind of disappointing, which I hate to say. I hate to use that word with it, but if it would have just been like an apricot, I don't know, lager or apricot pilsner, then I could have been like, oh, okay. But Hefeweizen, to me, a Hefeweizen kind of packs a little bit more with its yeasty kind of body to it, and this doesn't really pack that. So as far as drinkability, I give it high marks. I give it thumbs up. As far as the flavor overall is not bad. It's not a bad taste, really. But as a Hefeweizen, it's not really doing it for me, man. If this was just a straight, Pilsner or lager, this would be getting like a 7, maybe even an 8. But as a Hefeweizen, I gotta go with a 6 on this one, guys. Hate to say that. It's an honestly strong effort, I'd say. It's like A for effort. I'll say that. But I know there's some people who don't like very heavy-handed beers, and this may just dance on your palate in a way that's very enjoyable for you. It does have a moderate amount of flavor. It does, it doesn't go ignored. It's not one of those things where I'm kind of, I don't even taste anything. No, it's not like that at all. Just, I will say that the apricot flavor, it was surprisingly good. It wasn't overbearing. It didn't hide behind the taste of the beer like some other flavors do. I just grabbed it because I'd never seen or heard of an apricot Hefeweizen, and I like Hefeweizens, so figured, hey, why not? So I've tried it. I can say I've tried it now, and if anybody asked me if I'd recommend it, I'd have to know a little bit about the person first. Can't just go off and say, nah, it's crap. It's not crap. It's good. It's just not my thing. So, yeah, 6. Sorry, I couldn't be higher. I honestly didn't even catch. Oh, it's 4% alcohol. Well, there you go. You could probably drink maybe 4 or 5 of these and still kind of maneuver yourself properly. You wouldn't be feeling that too much, maybe. If you're a big boy like me and alcohol doesn't affect you as quickly as, say, a see-through sumbitch, then there you have it. Excuse me with that whole nasal thing. Mountain Cedars has been messing with me. And I'm glad I'm feeling a little bit better today. My eyes are not watering as much, but I still got a little congestion here and there. And I do that without thinking. Sorry. My apologies. So there you have it, guys. Wasatch Brewery, Apricot, Hefeweizen, 6 out of 10. Not for anything terrible, just didn't do it for me. Okay, give it a shot. Try it. If you've tried it and you differ with my opinion, I would love to hear what you have to say about it. If you agree with my opinion, I'd love to hear what you have to say about it. And if you haven't tried it, go out and try it, and then tell me what you thought of it. Please, I would appreciate that. Just like I appreciate you coming by and watching this video. Thank you so much. And I'll have something again real soon. A couple surprises here and there. Till then, adios.